But what's up, y'all? It's Anthony Moore.
I'm Asante Morris off of Benadryl right now.
Yeah, we got Pepsi next to us. We got Max in the building.
Yo.
And I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the We Want More podcast. This is episode 15. We back with episode 15. Please be sure to like, subscribe, follow on all platforms wherever you listen to us at, whether that be on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, all that good stuff. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm a little bit drowsy right now, to be honest with you.
Allergies?
Yeah, I didn't realize that Benadryl makes you drowsy.
Yeah.
It's extra strength too.
Man.
So I'm hallucinating right now.
And I'm going through it, man. My asthma been beating my ass. I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah, we like two old, like retired Jewish accountants right now. Just in the park feeding birds,
right.
Sniffling and shit.
Over here, like just trying to make sure, hey, is that gluten free? Like, yeah, I'm going through it, man.
Yeah, we some weak niggas, bro. Like, my grandfather never would have had allergies, probably. No, that's not true. He had cancer, you know.
No, that's the thing.
I'm just saying, like, older men of our generation definitely, like, they had their problems.
No, they definitely had their problems.
Fucking radiation from alcoholism.
Alcoholism, man. That's it.
We starting off heavy right now.
Because matter of fact, that's the issue. People think that this generation is soft. It's like, no, we just figuring out exactly what's wrong with us to prolong our lives.
Yeah.
People be like, man, these kids is pussy. They got all these different types of allergies. Back in my day, we used to just eat whatever came to us. It's like, yeah, that's why the life expectancy was 35.
Yeah, remember how common it was for a baby to die? Like, you really would just have like 4 kids. Like, hope this next one survives, and the nigga wouldn't. Like, the babies would just check, and you have to just live with it and stay with the wife, because you know, like how
and the baby that did survive is like,
you give them the same name and shit.
As soon as they learn how to walk, they at the factory.
Yeah, fucking sweeping chimneys and shit, wiping soot off their fucking little white cheeks.
7-year-olds could smoke.
7-year-olds were the best at smoking. They're better than everybody else at smoking. Yeah, I'm hallucinating a little bit. What's up, people? I saw the dog's ball roller coaster floor, and for a second I almost jumped because I thought it was a mouse. How you been, bro?
I've been good. I mean, asthma aside, dying aside, I can't complain.
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't, because your time appears to be limited on this earth. God.
We starting heavy as shit.
It's been a minute since we recorded.
Bro, I'm looking at these notes as I'm putting them down. I'm like, all right, we'll go for line. Got it.
No, I like where we headed. I like where we headed so far.
Yeah.
How you been, Max?
Oh man, same old working, man. So I was there to see that Giants blowout. And, yeah.
When? This past week or
last weekend?
Okay.
Yeah.
That was sad.
Yeah, bro. It was. It started raining and everything. It was terrible. God knew. And then, yeah, man, just been chilling other than that.
You excited for football season, I'm assuming? You're like a real guy.
Yo, you're not the first person to say that to me this week, and I didn't know how to take it at first. So from you, I'm not going to take it offensively. But the first person said to me, I was like, yeah, bro, what the fuck's that? Like, what do you mean?
You're a dude, you know?
Yeah, no, I'm a bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you really are. Like, football, take care of the family.
Yeah, I'm a blue collar, bro. I'm fucking, yeah.
I don't know who the fuck we are. Like,
yeah, I'm just a fucking...
Right, like, football on, and I'm just out, just frolicking with my dog. Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks though, because actually I don't think about it like that, but I realize in certain things, like, I become my old man with certain shit.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, yo, it's Sunday, and I'm like, yo, anyone who has a problem from the hours of 1 to 10, I'm sorry. My wife will handle it. If she can't handle it, yo, there's always Monday morning. And that's why we ended up in the doctor today, because I'm like, yo, you want me to leave during the Giant? Like, come on. Like,
no, that's good.
You're not that sick, bro.
No, but that's cool though.
It's good to compartmentalize.
That's
like
what's
that.
up. That is what's up though. I like that this new generation of dads are making sure their kids are like good with the doctor's appointments and stuff like that. Yeah,
bro, you can't play. Yo, you know what it is? I grew up without healthcare.
Okay.
So like now that when I finally got like a union job that provided healthcare, and I was able to get like everyone, I was like, whoa,
we gonna use this.
Yo, bro, we can go. My wife makes fun of me. I'm missing the whole like lower right side of my jaw.
Yeah.
She got kicked out when I was younger, but I didn't have a dentist to go to. So like nowadays she'll make fun of me. She'll be like, yo, you make all this money, why don't you go get a bridge? But I'm like, nah, what if it falls out? I'll feel mad awkward. I'd rather just not have it.
Man. I didn't even know that was like an injury you could have.
Yeah.
Is it? It's not like Does it bother you at all?
I mean, chewing sucks sometimes, but like, you know.
Wait, how about you? Did you grow up like going like with your pop taking you to the doctors and stuff like that?
The nigga was around. That's all I could ask for him.
Yeah,
he was there.
Same. That's what I mean. Especially like with my dad. So my dad's side of his family is from Jamaica. So you know when it comes to doctors for us is tea. Yeah. Doctors for
and vegetables.
us. Yeah, tea.
Cucumbers and fucking some water.
Yeah, that's it. So it's like, but now like I am trying to get that. I gotta break that cycle. I gotta break that cycle of we gonna stop just using tea and a ginger ale as medicine. Yeah,
it's good to not have to rely on our strength and masculinity for everything and just be like, you know what, fuck it, I need some assistance.
All right, see that's a difference. I am trying to push that agenda,
but
I don't subscribe to it. No. I subscribe to unfortunately that's the only way I know how to deal with things. But I'm trying to push it forward that like, nah, dude, you can go to a doctor and it's not like a sissy expense. You know what I'm saying? Or yeah, man, you can ask for help and it's not like a bruise to your ego. But I'd be like a hypocrite to say that I go to the doctor or I ask for help. That's just not me.
Okay.
No, I absolutely feel that. Like, it's hard to, like, do it for yourself, even though you know it's right. Like, I wouldn't judge anybody for it. Like,
oh, no, I judge everyone. Are you kidding me?
Oh, well, I wouldn't. I wouldn't judge a dude that gets pegged, but, like, ain't nobody doing that shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm serious.
Yo, bro. That is exactly how I feel about healthcare.
Ain't nobody going near it. But, you know, y'all do that. I wouldn't even. I'll buy you some fucking, a birthday card and everything. Like, I'll still love you.
Yeah. But, I don't know. It's weird because... So I feel like that physically I'm trying to get my health together, but mentally I don't know if I'll pay for the therapy. I don't know if I'll pay for my mental health.
It's expensive, man.
Yeah, my mental health, I'm gonna just have to deal with them problems.
I saw another video of Megan twerking. They need to get that nigga the electric chair.
Oh, but hold up.
You're not wrong.
Let me see.
Like, imagine. I really like. A lot of people are saying that like when we see like the shit that Megan Thee Stallion's doing. We're like, damn, Tory Lanez really shot that. But, like, it really should carry an extra penalty if your victim is, like, bad. Like, in court. Like, there should be a jury of at least... A jury should have at least one, like, tremendously horny juror.
Come on,
that's
man.
Like, give that nigga the electric chair now. Electric chair.
Yo, that's crazy.
Plus 20 years.
Come on, man.
Yo, do you think... No, that's actually... I don't know, man. That's a solid point, though. If someone is super attractive, should the punishment be worse?
Yes.
Like, if you shot an Uggo, it's like, all right, bro. Like, I get it, bro.
You should go to jail for life. Or like, no, I just think you should get the same punishment. Like, if you're going to get the death penalty, that's cool. But if your victim is, like, bad, then you get the worst. You get, like, firing squad.
I mean, all right, yeah. Jail abolitionary aside, nah, keep me. I'm with you.
I'm hallucinating. I'm on Benadryl right now. I'm forgetting that I'm a prison abolitionist. I forgot.
That's I'm
living in another world.
Point. We're not locking nobody up. We just executing everyone over. I like where your head's at, man.
Yeah, but, certain drugs make you a Republican.
Shit. Let me see. How your week been? Like as far as you been.
Allergies been whooping my ass, man.
Yeah. I just got back. My asthma been killing me. I just got back from Florida. Was on the road this weekend.
Oh, I'm sorry that I'm realizing now that I started this shit off crazy. Yeah, we definitely should have got more into like your weekend stuff before I went off the rails. So like, how long were you in Florida for?
I was just there just Friday and Saturday.
Oh, nice.
And I came right back Sunday. Just did a quick few shows. It was me. I was opening for Shane. And it was me, him, and Chris O'Connor.
Yeah.
Also came up in the Philly scene.
Yeah, he cool as shit.
Yeah, so that was nice to we usually do shows together, but it was nice to like the three of us just from like starting out in Philly and Helium and Raven Lounge and all of that to now see Shane selling out theaters. And it was a great time. That shit was dope. That shit, I had a ball. And I love performing for the poor whites.
Yo, great crowd, right?
Great crowd.
Nothing can hurt them.
Yeah.
Dead ass.
And they just true comedy fans.
And in Florida, yeah, bro, they got nothing to
hurt
these
like
people.
Corporations are dumping toxic waste into their water. They're fine with any type of joke.
Yeah, I went down there like a week post like some huge hurricane, and everyone still had a good time. Like that just tells you.
But yeah, we had a great time. Hotel was amazing. The dope part of the trip, y'all saw that I posted. Once I got to my hotel, I get to the room. They had a card on the table, and the card said, "Hey, not sure if you brought your cockapoo with you, but here's a bark box for him." So I opened that up. They had a treat. They had a bag of treats, a special one, like a special like football cookie, and then a squeeze toy.
Did you talk to anybody before booking this?
No,
they just like did their homework.
Yeah,
they just
did their They just did their research.
That's honestly impressive.
Yeah, that was it motivated me. It motivated me in the sense of now, when I travel, I want my homies to do this stuff for me. Like, I mean, when I travel, I want my homies to do this type of stuff with me as far as being able to go on the road, and I want my people to experience this. But now it just motivated to me. Like, no, I need to let my dog experience this life. He need his own hotel room.
Bro, it's a brand.
Yeah. So, Pepsi, in a few years, we out.
Yo, what was the so that came from the hotel people? That came from like the men. What was the hotel name?
The W.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
That's not like a
What's the W?
unknown. Oh, all right, cool.
Is that what's this associated with? Because you know how every
money.
Yeah, that's wealth. In case you couldn't see by the top
It's
three
just
places that just
W?
popped up.
you
Where
can
you at,
tell I'm
Tampa?
poor because I don't know nothing
The
about this shit.
Weston.
No, but where though? Tampa.
Oh, Fort Lauderdale.
I don't know nothing else to start with W.
That's pretty, man. Shout out to them though, because like I said, it takes an extra bit of care to really do that research.
Right. Yeah.
Like to really say. So that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, shout out to them. That's
Like,
dope.
yeah, I really.
Did you tip them?
Nah.
You supposed to do that.
I probably was.
Nah, but this is dope too, though. You're publicly saying thank you and you getting it out there. Because, like, think about that. Think about the amount of turnover that they get. And if people really feel like, yo, I stood there and they looked out. Like, and that's something really personal too. Because I was like, damn, Pepsi's getting shine like that.
Right, just to do that for one night.
Yeah, bro, that's cool, man. Shout out to them.
Maybe they checked your IG because you know how you have like, don't you have like that joke about your dog pinned there or something?
Yeah.
Maybe they went and saw that. That's fucking cool as shit. I've never really experienced exemplary customer service at a hotel.
Facts.
We're in Harrison. I got kicked out of the Newark Airport Hotel, one of them down there, because it was a skate trip, and then it was like me and like two people pulled up in the car, went in, and then it was like three other people in the back seat, and we tried to sneak them in, and they kicked us out.
At the hotel?
Yeah, you couldn't have that many people. I think they was in there smoking too. They checked the security cameras. It's like, damn, I didn't even know hotels like watched guests go to their rooms like that. But they did, and we stayed in the Airbnb.
I mean, well, you went in Newark.
Yeah, but we it was like I think this is when I was in college and we were going to skate fucking Manhattan for a couple of days.
What year was this?
I don't know.
Yes,
I don't remember when I was in college. I was in How old am I? I'm an old fucking
this
fogey.
So yeah, gentrification had yet to even hit any part of Newark yet.
I don't think it did, bro, because Newark is the gentrification there is like still weird to me. I'm like, what, y'all? That really?
Nah, man. Shout out the growth in Newark though, dude. Because I remember what Newark was like. So that's why I'm like, oh man, go Newark, getting better. Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah, I know. It's just it sucks when you know that an area is improving, but not for the betterment of the people that are already there.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true.
Like it goes for like the scariest thing in a neighborhood in Newark is like a fucking a shootout. But now the scariest thing is a pregnant Norwegian, like a pregnant European woman, because you're like, not only is she there, but she's planning on fucking chain migrating some white people. And they never use that term on white people, but they be doing that shit. It's not just
chain migration.
Yeah, they always use that against Mexicans, but they be doing their thing. These white people be fucking shit up.
It's funny because I actually just learned some shit. I just learned some shit the other day. I'm performing. I'm doing a show. In Brooklyn, talking to the crowd, just getting to know them. They from all over, and there was a row of white people in there. So I was like, "Yo, where y'all from?" They were like the Cayman Islands, right?
From the Cayman Islands.
From the Cayman Islands. I was like, I said, "What the fuck?" I didn't know they made white people out there, but from the Caribbean, the history of slavery, this was a British ruled island.
So that's one of those things you don't want to admit. Then that's like a white person saying they're half Native American. Because you're like, I don't know if you should be proud of that. You know how that probably got there, right?
Or like a white person saying like, yeah, I'm from South Africa.
Yeah, that's like terrible. It's like you should probably talk to your grandparents and figure this out before you start bragging. It's deep shit. It's scary.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, I guess it's cool that they're from an island and they travel a lot. Good for them. I'm not a hater. I am sometimes, but most of the time I'm not.
No, I love hating.
I don't hate on people that close to me. I hate on random people.
No, I got some hate to get off.
Let's hear it, man. This is a perfect time to hear it.
Oh, well, who I've been hating on recently? You know who's been annoying me? Ja Maront. He's slowly like trying to ease his way back in the public limelight.
He's being like nicer now, right?
I mean, but it's not even that. Like he put out this video. He put out this video where it say like rebirth, where it's like him just becoming this new person, and I'm not sure who did this commercial. I'm not sure what company, but it was just like a highlight of him. And look at this shit, man. It's like him in the gym, and he's just talking about how he's gonna come back a different person. And it's just, but they're trying to make it seem like he's returning from a torn ACL, or he ruptured his Achilles, and now he's coming back for his revenge season. It's like, nigga, we just want you to keep the guns off of Instagram. That's all we asking.
Yeah, it's so silly. It's not. The funny thing is, he didn't even do anything that bad. It's just so stupid.
Right.
We're just like, can you stop being stupid? Like, nobody thinks he's gonna use the gun on anybody. I've never been like, oh, I hope you don't go to jail for shooting somebody. It's just like, nigga, just put the little fucking pop gun down and play the game.
It's got good writing on this, though. Are you reading the subs?
Yeah.
It's kind of inspiring.
Limited rebirth. This is some crazy PR. Whoever did his publicist is definitely making a lot of money this year. That sucks too, to know that some of your favorite people, you'll never be able to see the genuine version of them because they always got a fucking team creating that version.
Yeah. I can't wait to change up. No, for real. Yo, that's the one thing I will say I respect about Shane. Because Shane, all the success, got what? The #1 special on Netflix right now. Mm-hmm. Still the same dude. Still the same guy. Like, we on the road, go to the gas stop, just walk in Wendy's regular, eat a shitty chicken wrap. It's like, bro, I can't wait to get Hollywood on people.
Do you have a list of women that rejected you throughout your lifetime? Because I do.
Who else was I hating on?
You been sniffling a lot in this too. Yeah, I wonder, do I sound congested in this? I think I'm good now because I took the Benadryl.
I'm on and off. I threw some Vicks on.
This is gonna be a nasally episode. Yeah.
But damn, who else was I hating on? Hey, you been following college football?
Yes and no.
Definitely have not. You already know I ain't.
All right, so I don't really follow college football, but it's like you can't help but see Deion Sanders. You can't help but see his team, right? And don't get me wrong, I want them to do good.
Talking about the black team?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's really what it is.
Well, yeah, but I say, yo, bro, you can't say it like that, though, bro.
No, that's really what they is.
Like he left the black team to go coach the white team, though. That's what it is, right?
This is Remember the Titans with TikTok. That's what it is. And it's like, don't get me wrong, I want the team to do good. Matter of fact, no. This is what this team is. This team is Remember the Titans, but they going to brunch tomorrow. Like they going to the neon light brunch. So on it, and it's and don't get me wrong, like I love to see all the rappers and celebrities supporting the team, saying that got to be dope for an 18, 19-year-old. But now that the culture is getting a hold of it, and if there's one thing I hate these cultured blacks. I
thought I was wilding.
Yo, you see my whole face. I was like, oh.
But look, you saw so Travis Hunter, right? One of the top prospects in college football. You know they've been talking shit. They've been talking shit to the other team. It was a play where he got injured. It was a play where they tried to say it was a dirty hit. Wait, was he on offense at the time? Because he plays both sides. But anyway, like it was let me see. He took a late hit, and he's gonna be out for the next few weeks. Now people were saying, I saw somebody say this kid should be suspended for the season. He should lose his scholarship. They put his address out there. They doxing this 19, 20-year-old. At the oldest, this kid is 21 if he's a senior. It's like, come on, bro. That shit, it makes you want to root against them when people doing asshole shit like this.
Yeah, that's not that deep. Like, this has been going on in football for a long time. I mean, it definitely sucks he's an asshole for that shit.
No, it definitely was a late hit. But at the same time, it's like, y'all been talking shit all season. Like, I mean, y'all been talking shit all week about how this game is personal. So then when the other team make it personal, now they wrong?
Yeah, I mean, this is how it's just been. This is just how shit happens sometimes. I mean, he definitely should be reprimanded, but this doxing people is just so extreme.
So it's shit like that where it's like, it's certain situations like that where it's like, all right, now I'm going to get my hate off. So it's cool to be a hater at times.
I don't know if I feel like this is a legitimate that you have right here. I don't think this is hating.
This seems like it serves a purpose. I like that.
What is the definition of hating? Because it means a lot of different shit.
For me, hating would be just not liking something without being able to explain why you don't like it. Like I could explain like my Ja Maront hate. And it's not even that I don't like him. It's more so, it's like, come on, bro. You acting like the world is against you. Just because we don't want to see that, we just don't want to see that gun on the ground.
Okay, I see. Hating to me always involves some sort of jealousy, which I don't feel towards people. Or at least I learned at a young age, how to, quiet that feeling because it's natural, but you should never encourage hate through jealousy. But just hating a motherfucker just because they ugly, that's fine.
Yeah, genuine hate's cool.
Yeah.
Like if you really feel it, as long as it's not based off any kind of like motive, if you just really hate the person or hate what they do. Because I do hate that too. I hate that rebrand. Like, bro, you're right. Just put the gun away. Like nobody said you was a bad person. No one said, they were just like, hey man, you probably shouldn't do this.
I mean, he probably gets a lot of like negative comments that, I mean, we probably don't see him that much and we don't even feel that way, so we don't think about it. But he probably sees them and they probably make him feel like shit. Hopefully they make him feel bad enough to not do that shit anymore. But, sometimes that shit is just over the top. Them negative comments and shit.
Nah, yo, it really has been OD. I'm cool with comment. I ain't gonna say his name, like I don't think, but like he had put up a post and he was like, yo, people be sending me the wild like racist DMs. He's a comedian, bro. And I hit him. I was like, yo, is this for real? And he was just like, yeah, dude. He was like, this is crazy. And like it was a comedian. Then I had seen
Wait, is this somebody that we know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So so I'm not saying it, but
he
had put it out there, man. And I was like, wow, that's like, yo, you're a comedian. Now, mind you, in the same like 24 hours, I seen one of the dudes from, I don't know, from the Rams or somebody last week.
I saw that. Missed.
But bro, he got the crazy, and I was like, yo, since when is this now within? Like now, this is just people are just openly discussing race. Like what's happening right now?
I guess not to justify it.
Solid counter argument.
Not to justify it with the comedian. I would just ignore that. But it's like, if you losing my money on the spread,
yeah,
I might call you some slurs.
But that's kind of like what I was saying. I was like, man, yo, imagine getting the same hit. Like somebody just lost $18,000 in like their kids' like school money on that, and this guy just told a joke you disagree with, and he's getting the same kind of like,
call that guy a monkey, not the guy.
Right,
just, I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying it's cool, but it's like, at least the anger makes sense. But yeah, if you were to say, because you know how sometimes, I mean, there's a lot of, most of comedy on the internet is just hating white people, it seems.
I do love some good old fashioned racism, though.
I do, but it gets to be stale at a certain point where they're just like, white people are always calling the cops. Yes, it's their culture.
But if it's accurate racism, I can appreciate that.
Yes.
Just let it be spot on.
Yes.
Like I'm playing 2K one day. I'm killing this white dude. I know he was white just from like the voice, and he picked the Utah Jazz. And I'm cooking him. I'm up by like.
That's a microaggression.
I'm up.
The Utah Jazz.
Yeah. I'm up by like 25 on him in like the second quarter, and he says the only reason you're good at this is because you don't have a job. And like we just
all right.
Yeah, it's like you got that one.
I don't even know if that's racist. Cause what time were you playing the game? Were you playing it at like 1 p.m.? Cause that might mean you don't got a job.
True, but yeah, if I was playing it after work hours, if I was playing it like 8 o'clock
yeah,
at
that's
night,
racist.
yeah.
But also, he playing at the same time. How the fuck does he? He might not got a job either.
Dude, he was playing like 12. Playing some little kid, just saying something reckless like that.
The kid's homesick, watching Maury and being racist and shit.
Yo, that is definitely like internet video game culture, from my understanding.
Yeah,
There's just a bunch of like kids at home who's being racist, no parents.
You know who is here to save the kids? Jonathan Majors.
Oh yeah, Jonathan Majors is he's back on his superhero shit.
Yeah, going around school zones, just ready to. I mean, did you saw what he had on? It looked like he was outside the school just selling his newspapers, and then.
Yeah, he had that fucking the hot fries hat on. Yeah, Jonathan Major breaks up. It was girls fighting apparently.
It was girls fighting, and was also what was messed up about the fight. Did you watch the fight? The one girl fucked the other girl up, and then he stepped in and broke it up. Don't break up a fight before I get my get back. Like, come on, that was really unfair of him. And
well, if you're a bitch like me, you get to be like, "Oh, you lucky he hold me back. I'd have fucked you up."
do y'all think that fight was genuine?
No.
Or do you think he set it up?
I mean, it's hard to believe anything in Hollywood, especially not a nigga
that's fighting
a abuse trial and trying to get back into the public graces so he can do his fucking Marvel movie. I don't believe shit. And it's sad that I have to be so cynical, but, you know, I should be able to be like, damn, you know what? This guy just broke up a fight.
and was in the right place at the right time.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, maybe it is real because, like, if you see two kids fighting, I hate when I see an old head, like, record or, like help two kids fight. Like he'll referee. He'll be like, yo, don't hit each other below the belt. All right, go ahead. Like, no, let them be friends again. Like, I've seen that shit happen, like face to face. Like, oh, he'll come by, see two kids fighting, and he'll just referee the shit.
But the only reason I don't know if it was real is because we didn't see any videos. Like, we should have saw this video on, like, some high school kid's Instagram, some high school kid with 300 followers. We should have got different angles, but we only get this video from TMZ.
Yeah, the camera footage is too still. That's like very good camera footage. Like, it should be like shaky, and it should be a nigga yelling.
That kid's recording with a laptop.
Okay, so this might be real.
I've seen that. I've seen that too. I've seen a kid at a skate park like filming people with a laptop.
But look, she's whooping her ass.
And then Jonathan Majors comes in.
Okay, wait a minute. Are we gonna act like the fight wasn't already over though? Like she wasn't trying to get back up.
Yeah, see, she's doing it like, oh, you lucky you here now.
Bro, imagine that.
Future's in good hands.
Imagine you trying to get to somebody to fuck them up, and the villain from Creed is right in front of you.
Wearing a cabbie hat.
You can't hit him because you know what he does to women. He'll hit your ass back.
Oh, shit. God damn, I'm leaving that in. That's too good.
Was that bad? I don't know.
Nah, yeah, that was valid as shit.
I feel like
that's a solid point.
Anything fucked up that I say is the Benadryl's fault.
Nah, think about the way that they both have to approach this, because now you gotta worry about him hitting her and her hitting her. Like, yeah, bro, that's a lot.
Yeah, Jonathan Majors come in and just help jump a child.
Oh, they still going. Oh, he ain't stopped nothing. Yo, this is all right. This is propaganda.
I didn't know this video.
No,
was
he's
this long.
helping.
I didn't know this video was that long. That was a real fight.
That's hilarious.
It's possible that it was a real fight, but they was driving him around in a van around like school letouts, like just trying to find somebody that was fighting so he could break up some shit.
Like the Punisher. Like he was just in a van waiting for some shit to pop off, and he was just gonna run out and save the day.
We should do that.
Drive around trying to break up fights between kids.
Yeah, we
should bet on the fights. Fuck that shit.
Like a Thursday afternoon, we just
Talk about it.
take a drive down Broad and Olney.
No, they shooting over there. I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to get shot fucking with these 12-year-olds.
Yo, word.
Like getting taken out by a very young kid, that's just sad.
Yeah, I think about that, honestly. I see all the kids that rock the fanny packs in the Bronx. Like, I be seeing them outside, and they be like dead ass, like 10, 12 years old. And I'm like, yo, that's a shooter right there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Chewing gum.
Kid don't know shit. But
putting on filters and taking selfies. Like, that dude's a killer. That sucks.
And that's the fucked up thing is most of the killers be like under fucking 17.
Because
legal now.
Because it's like, at that age, they looking at it like, oh, hopefully they don't charge me as an adult.
Yeah, and that's why they use him. They're like, all right, he gonna go to juvie and get out if we let him kill the dude instead of me doing it. New York no longer convicts under 12.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, they don't. Wait, if you under 12, you won't face.
Oh yeah, you guys didn't know this? This went into effect at the beginning of the year. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Except homicides.
Yeah, so you can have a 12-year-old shooter that takes hip shots and he's completely above board.
I'm about to groom a team of robbers.
Yo.
I'm about to get back in these schools.
That's making me a little more frightened of those kids that sell the Oreos on the street.
Right.
Yo, bro, you better support their.
Because if I don't buy them Oreos, they might just fuck me up. Niggas say Showtime, you better pay attention.
I did not know that. Wow, that's crazy. You could be, damn, if you're a New Yorker and your child is under 12 and you late on rent.
Yo, you got to hit it. That's it.
There's probably a Law and Order episode about this already. Because you know how Law and Order always does, like, the news.
Yeah.
And it's probably the worst, the most racist episode ever, too.
Where, like, they'll have an episode, and you know who they talking about.
Yeah.
Because, like, for example, it'll be like Terry Crews, strong as hell, portraying Jonathan Majors, and then Ice-T just coming like, man, that's whack.
That was not a bad iced tea.
Was it?
That wasn't a bad iced tea. I don't think I got one.
Yo, can I share a gripe I have with you guys?
Yeah.
What?
All right. So I know you guys aren't like the biggest football heads, but you know who Travis Kelce is, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you know he left his shorty, right?
Yeah, he left the black girl that everybody loved, and now he's with Taylor Swift.
Bruh.
He's with Taylor Swift now?
Mm-hmm. Listen, as somebody who's swirl gang for life, there's certain, like, listen, I understand the atrocities between a man and a woman, but that's wild, bro. She's like, that's Beyonce's nemesis. You really gonna cross the picket line that hard,
that's
bro?
Crazy.
That's crazy.
That's like that's a wild hill turn to take.
Yeah, it's
like
a wild hill turn
because black women loved him. Black women like because he's like he's exactly what you think of when you think of like that cool white. Like when you think of that Paul Wall white.
I think of. Look at a picture of him. He looks like a fucking
Confederate
general.
No, that picture without the beard. That picture, like
yeah, he looks like he was one of the guards in The Longest Yard in that picture.
But when he goes,
fucking terrible. The
difference between Travis Kelce with beard and without is like the difference of like black lives versus blue lives. Like it's a very thin line.
I don't know. Maybe he just got a really down black woman, and he was like, "Hey, baby, look, I'm gonna go get this money real quick. I'm gonna be back."
But
Taylor Swift definitely got more money than him. If he marry her, put a baby in her, convince her not to sign no shit, like make it so he can get the money, bring it back to the black woman. I'm all for that.
If that's how this story plays out in the end, then I'll take back like my anger towards it. But like, bro, right now I'm like, dogs.
Yeah,
what are we doing? Like, you could have went any direction. Like I said, I understand the evils of a relationship, but my guy Taylor Swift, the anti-Beyonce at the height of the her and Beyonce, like, yo, bro, what are you doing? Like, that's crazy to me.
No, man, I got my infrared light, like fucking target set on a white woman with some money, and I'm bringing it back to the community once I'm done with her. She don't watch this, so we good.
You know the white woman you have in mind?
Yes.
Okay.
Plans in motion. We all getting cars, believe me. We getting something. Maybe not a car. I'll get a car. Y'all get some shoes. We gonna get this money, and I hope that he's doing the same thing. That's a nice. She don't even look crazy. That's a nice looking woman. Yeah, I don't know. It sucks when you see a white dude do a black woman so bad because it's like, damn, I should have been the one to do that. Nah, for real. All right, I got real. Like, all right. So sometimes I do see a black woman with a white dude, and I'm like, damn. You know. But if you think you got to be like, all right, I'm not shit. You know.
Right. Maybe he is treating her better.
Maybe he's treating her a little bit better than I would. I'm gonna still get mad, but you know, if you just take a step back and realize who you are for a second, you gotta be like, you know what, you know, maybe she'll have a nice couple bland Thanksgivings. You know, she'll have a good time.
Let me see. Well, shit, they not even the only people that broke up. Jeezy.
Yo, that actually that was sad though.
Yeah, Jeezy is getting a divorce.
What's sad about it? Was there like a big fuss about it?
Nah, you know when someone you could just see like a relationship that there is some like point of genuineness into like a public relationship, like, oh no, they really love each other. That's the way it seemed throughout their whole. So like, see it come down, I'm like, damn, bro, it's kind of rough.
Yeah, it is weird. We're entering an era because for the past like maybe 20 years, there's been a nigga get some money and they don't do white girls no more. Now they do Asian because it's closer to black.
You know
what I mean? But now all those marriages are falling apart.
They closer to white, but they think people still look at them like a minority.
Well, I'm saying like if you get yourself an Asian, that's not as bad as getting rich and getting a white girl. So that's why they've been doing that.
Mm-hmm. And you also, it's like getting an Asian, you getting a white woman that know how to make chicken.
That's fucking spot on.
Yeah.
But these black Asian, I think maybe COVID did it. I think maybe COVID is responsible for these the deterioration of the black Asian
because the stigma
relationships. No, I think because we was just fighting.
Okay.
Like niggas was just beating up Asian people for no reason. That shit was sad.
It was.
I was like, damn, nigga, karate chop back or something, bro. Do a spin kick.
Yeah,
fight back.
I know we were doing so well for so long.
What, Asians and black people?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
remember
like Rush Hour. The Rush Hour franchise really brought us together.
Yeah, remember Jeremy Lin?
Yeah, the like Rush Hour, Steve Francis and Yao Ming.
What's the tennis player? The tennis girl?
Oh, that's
Naomi Osaka. Yeah, it was looking good around that time.
Yeah. Things
were looking very good. I don't know, man. I don't want to see the relationships between these two groups
falter.
Yeah, I don't want to see that fall apart. Oh wait, damn, she a Libra. She like the same birthday as me, damn near.
Hey,
that might work in my favor somehow,
man. But
just give me 3 minutes with Naomi Osaka. I will come out with a chain on. Get some money. Iman Shumpert and Teyana breaking up too.
Yeah, but I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah, because they was too like publicly sexual. It's like, I know this shit ain't too like 100% genuine.
A lot of people aren't surprised that they broke up because they like, oh, she could go back to like, she could eat pussy like she really wants to now.
Ain't nothing wrong.
That was probably a big part of their marriage, like the threesomes with women, and those marriages never last.
Bro, they don't, because you'll see on like a lot of, it's a new trend now where people are just, where you see like women even openly talk about that, having threesomes with a man for the relationship and stuff like that. And as you're younger, that's a fetish of wanting that threesome. But as you get older, it's like, I barely got enough for the round with you. I want to sleep.
Yeah, that is a lot of fucking pressure.
It's a lot of pressure. I gotta please one person. That's enough. Like two, nah, I'm cool, man. And it's like, I don't even like you. I don't like you. I'm not pleasing this extra pussy. I'm not doing that shit at all.
You've never entertained the idea of being in a throuple?
No, I wouldn't. Because like, imagine two women on the same page teaming up against you.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're both mad at the same thing that you did. You got to deal with that. That sounds like hell.
Okay, but now think about it in the opposite, where it's like, I don't want to hear about her day. She wants to hear about her day. I'm gonna go do the dishes.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Like I like that. Plus the idea of there's always a babysitter. That's cool.
Okay,
two people can have date night, can rotate, and also while I agree with you as far as going the distance.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. 2 rounds is like All right, now you want to incorporate another person. I like to think about it as someone assisting in the lifting.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We could both lift, and not everyone has to come out on top, but hey, you know, everyone's involved.
In that way, I do agree with that, because it's like you're not solely responsible for getting them both off
to that.
Yeah, it's like they both can.
Yeah.
When did this get horny? When did this turn into some horny shit?
Yo, to be honest with you, that's how washed I am. That I'm just sitting here and I'm just like, well, that's a third income. To be honest with you, I don't know what the healthcare benefits they may offer. Like, they may have great dental.
That is funny because when you younger and you hear the threesome or the throuple term thrown around, immediately your mind just goes to sexual.
Yep.
But in a more fiscal, like a more responsible matter, it's like, okay, somebody could handle another utility bill over here. Yeah, somebody could help provide for the groceries.
Or there becomes open like income in our monthly that I could be selfish with. Now that's where the real tool comes in. You move them into your place, so their income kind of becomes your disposable income. Yo, bro, it's win-win.
I always think about the end of shit first, though. That's probably my problem.
No, I do too.
I'll be like, all right, so during the time that this is good, it's gonna be good, but when this ends, it's gonna fucking suck. You know, I don't know if I have a good analogy for that to make sure y'all understand this, but yeah, I'm not pessimistic in that way, but I always think like I'm not gonna just ignore the possibilities that are bad in the sake of positivity. Like I'm gonna think about the shit first. So yeah, I don't know that shit.
You don't believe in just rolling the dice?
Oh,
that's what I'm saying, bro. It's all this.
We know I believe in rolling the dice.
Well, we were just talking about rolling the dice earlier.
I'll roll some fucking dice.
You want to take it there? You want to talk about that?
Yeah, fuck it. Go ahead.
You was talking about rolling the dice earlier. Like, you know how... Oh, my mom gonna listen to this. You know how, like, when you younger and, like, you messing with a chick and you be like, yo... If she don't stop me, like, it's like...
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then after the fact, be like, yo, I am dying.
Yeah.
I should not have done this without the proper protection.
Yep. Yeah, you know, I don't think people... Maybe women don't really, like, concede, because I don't know how much of that is of, like, a recurring thought in women's minds.
What?
Like, during the post, I just raw dogged, and this possibly could have been a mistake. Yeah. Because, like, I remember being younger and that being, like, a constant, like, yo, dogs. Like, I'm dying now. I have, like, every time something don't feel right, I'm like, bruh, why? Like, and then you can't say nothing to anybody about it. Yeah. So you kind of just got to, like, die quietly.
And then you just got to constantly, like, just check up on her every few weeks or so. How you doing?
The health check? Yeah.
Yeah, you been coughing lately?
Are you scared of AIDS? That's the one thing I'm not that scared of anymore. I feel like nobody got that shit.
You not scared of AIDS?
I mean, I don't want it. But I'm not scared. I'm not like, she got AIDS. You know what I'm saying?
Please don't like chance the universe like that by saying like I ain't afraid of AIDS. Like please don't say that, bro. Like,
knock on wood. Oh, this nigga broke. He don't got no real wood. Knock on. I think the.
No, but my problem is I'll be scared of AIDS, but I'll be thinking like, all right, let me just keep my iron up and I'll be cool. Like, yeah, I don't think I should have hit her raw, so let me go get some salmon.
Where you could vitamin your way through. Nah, I feel you.
They can't prove that doesn't work. I've never seen a study that says omega-3s won't prevent AIDS. They just don't recommend it. Dr. Sebi figured that shit out though, so we could just you just follow the Dr. Sebi diet. Dr. Sebi died so we could all fuck raw.
What if the cure to AIDS was just a Flintstone vitamin?
Yo, I don't think anybody's tried it.
Crazy, right?
I feel actually maybe. I mean, if I had AIDS, I would try everything. To be honest, so I feel like we would know by now. I would just walk down the pharmacy aisles and just put everything in the cart.
Yo, imagine all these years it really has been Flintstone vitamins that's been saving like our generation.
I know for a fact that the cure to AIDS is much simpler than we think, but we're just like not gonna talk about it because of how much money the medication generates.
Or we not mixing up the right thing.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, you got to put some Flintstone gummies and some cough syrup. Well, you know, just make a weird concoction.
It's hilarious that we just come back and just turn into Rogan.
Yo, fuck.
Ah, shit. Are we Joe Rogan in it right now?
Yo, it really is contagious. Holy
Rogan
shit.
in.
I see how it could just turn into a 3-hour rant
Yeah, fuck.
on shit that don't work.
This is a good thing you don't smoke weed, because if we were all high right now, that shit would probably go on for a while.
It's been captivating me this whole time.
To move it away from something dark, we forgot to celebrate life. Blueface and Chrisean had a baby.
Hey,
The baby was born?
Yeah, the Chrisean, after being pregnant for the last 14 months, she finally gave birth. And you know, it's tough. This is why I say social media is unhealthy, because we got to witness. This should actually be like some type of lab study. This should be some type of research study done by Harvard or Yale. We got to witness the full pregnant. Like, how can I put this? We've got to witness the full dysfunctionality of like the most toxic pregnancy. Mm-hmm. We've never seen anything like this before, and we got to view this from start, from baby fathers fighting the in-laws. Mm-hmm. We got to witness her fighting and crying with this baby growing inside. So this baby is just coming out with all this. I mean,
great publicity.
Yeah, the baby is definitely coming out with a great publicity. The baby, like, we've never seen a baby born with a zoo show. We've never got to see that before. And now, and then also, you know, everything, you know, through a pregnancy, whatever the mother's going through, the babies go through. So it's just like the food. Like, whatever the mother's eating, but like, you know, just whatever the mother eats, the child is also taking in. But the same thing goes for mentally. Whatever mental destroyed that she's going into, that's having some type of effect on the child.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I saw this picture, you know, of the baby in the hospital sleep. The baby was sleeping in the hospital after just being born, and I'm like, damn. I really hope he cherishes that, because that's going to be his last good night of sleep. Like,
oh man, that's a good point. We do not want to see Blueface with no sleep, because he like off 8 hours of sleep, he be punching his girlfriend.
No, I'm talking about the baby.
Oh, the baby?
Yeah, the baby not gonna get no sleep.
Yo, that's hilarious that you went to Blueface needs more sleep. Nah,
I mean, I figure he needs more sleep. He's a very fucked up individual.
It's like
I'm surprised I didn't hear about this baby, because I know so much about these people against my will already. Like, I've never volunteered to take in any of this information about them.
I know.
Bro, they're American royalty.
Yeah, we get to witness a mother and child missing their front teeth.
Mm-hmm. That baby was born with the capability to take a punch.
I wonder if she's going to try to fit the baby's old teeth in her mouth when they fall out. Just take them to the dentist and shit. She got too much money to not get her teeth fixed.
Yeah.
Why go against the brand?
I don't know, man. I feel like to be a new mother with postpartum depression is gonna be hard enough. But you look in the mirror and you got 2 teeth missing, you're probably gonna be more like, I'm being genuine. Like, nigga, she gonna be like, oh my god, I'm fat, I'm ugly, this baby's sucking my titties, and then she gonna look in the mirror and be like, ah, god damn, I got these fucking teeth too. She's still like, I mean, she looks pretty like insane in the eyes, but she's like still like a nice looking woman.
She from Baltimore.
Then she looks amazing.
Yeah.
For Baltimore, the fact that she has 30 other teeth is amazing. She's 23?
Yeah.
Damn, we got to stop ruining women's lives this early. Jeez, men, we are something else. She's 23.
Pray for that child. Pray for that kid, man.
Kick him behind.
Speaking of kids, Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher is crazy. That is some wild shit, man. I can't believe he did that. Well, matter of fact, no, I'm not even gonna say I can't believe. Like, I don't put anything past celebrities, but it's like, once you do some shit like that, they gonna dig up you. And for him to do that when you're the leader of a anti-child trafficking company.
Damn.
That's why, like, when certain people are trying to help, it's really that they're trying to make up for their past sins. So, like, this whole anti-child trafficking thing could just because, like, oh, I was a terrible person. It's kind of like
I'm not against that, to be honest.
No, but it's kind of like how like when white people they like adopt a family of Africans to try to make up for slavery.
Yeah, and all they did, they're just putting more Africans on a boat to America, which doesn't seem like they're doing much different.
Yeah, they just taking them from their culture, and they just
like they shouldn't have to do dishes or any chores if they're doing that.
Right. Honestly, if you're white and going to adopt the African family to try to like make up for your past history, they should be the children should have their names on the deed of the house.
Yeah, honestly, they should get everything. Also, maybe getting a kid from Africa isn't the best way. Like, they should get a kid from fucking, like, Section 8 in Alabama. Just like a fucking kid from the projects and give him all the shit. Because he's really the victim of the American brand of slavery. Obviously, Africa has its own. But the American brand of slavery that they're guilty about.
Right.
Nigga in Alabama on food stamps is more so the victim. Not victim, but... You know what I'm saying? I don't like to,
worse situation. Worse situation.
I don't know if it's worse. It's just more relevant to the feelings.
Relatively worse situation. Yeah. People don't know what they're missing out on if they don't know about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like I say all that to say that him getting involved in here and trying to be, write a letter and all this. Yeah, fam. They know about you, doggy.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. That letter shit, it was like, did you really think you was going to get away with that? I want to know what they had on Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher to get them niggas to write that letter, because they losing everything.
Everything.
It's like not gonna be fucking private.
Right.
I mean, high profile.
Right. Nobody's gonna want to throw you in any work now. Nobody wants to watch you with anything, because now you have this whole new generation that didn't grow up on that '70s show.
I don't give a fuck about what happened on that show. I didn't really watch it.
Like, that was my show when I was a kid, but you have this new generation that, like you don't care. It's kind of like with Kanye. I know Kanye as Heard Him Say and Jesus Walks and all of that. My sister, a 16-year-old, she knows Kanye as the crazy nigga that was married to Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, damn, that's a good point. Cause it's not him.
Yeah.
It's not the fucking graduation and like the Shutter Shades and the George Bush don't care about black people. Kanye, that's yelling shit about Jews and his ex-wife. It's just a crazy nigga that says Jew shit and ex-wife shit that apparently used to do things.
Yeah.
Damn, imagine not knowing about 808s.
That's my shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that'd be
I grew up on that. So
you know what I was thinking about? Because I know we talked about this before about like the first CDs we got. I remember my first day of high school, like the first full day, the Monday. I went and bought Food and Liquor. Went and bought that Lupe album. I remember that vividly. Walked to the CD store on 40th Street, and this when CDs used to come out on Tuesday. But like you go to like a mom and pop CD store, they already got it on hand because they got to give it out the next morning. So I went there Monday, got that Food and Liquor. Yeah, that was my shit, man.
Damn. I miss the thrill of buying music, or like at least owning it physically.
Because it had to be good.
Yeah, like I try to do vinyls, but it still don't feel the same. I feel like I'm being a hipster.
No, it's definitely very hipster, and it pisses me off. Because I have a huge...
All right, damn, nigga, that's my hobby and shit.
No,
making fun of my hobbies.
Vinyl records, like... So, my dad was a DJ. So, that's part of why I listen to a lot of older music. Because just from always being in his vinyl collection. And it makes me mad now when people do it for the aesthetic. Where it's like, if we vibing, just on that Apple Music. Like, I'll see girls like have records and stuff like that, and it's like, I'm not about to fuck you to this Ari Lennox vinyl, and then you gotta stop and move the needle.
That's a good point.
It starts skipping, throw the whole rhythm off.
Yeah, you don't kill the mood. See, because now, back in the day, remember songs used to be 15 minutes. So it's like that vinyl, by that 15 minutes, like this round has been over. Now you got me having sex to this minute 30 track. Like, let me get lost in the song.
Yeah, like if you go and get like a fucking Playboy Cardi vinyl from Urban Outfitters and shit, it's like, what's the fucking point?
And that should be like $50.
Yeah, it don't make no sense to just we're gonna put it on your wall or whatever the fuck as decoration. I do think it's cool to find old records and shit that's like not available on streaming. I've been trying to do that.
Yeah,
that's a little more fun.
Yeah, no,
that's interesting.
I'm with you on that. Because I do have a bunch of favorites.
You find some old dance hall record that just was nowhere to be found. You can't find that shit on Apple Music, but you got a vinyl, and they be like, damn.
Right. Yeah, I got a few songs like that. Matter of fact, I got a few songs like that.
What, just songs you can't find on nowhere? Shit that you can only find on YouTube is usually like fire.
Right, yeah. I got some song. It's not on Apple Music at all. And it's on YouTube, but this used to be like one of my pop favorite vinyls.
He has a bunch of shit that's not on Apple Music for some reason.
Yeah.
He was just having fun with. I like the shit where like a nigga's like, I'm not gonna put this on the album, just fucking this one.
Or if you let me
like
pick
one-offs,
hold up,
like a fucking a single that's just like a one-off that really has no purpose anywhere.
Where my shit at? If you let me pick the music, I'll come in here like this one day.
You've heard music,
and people know, but people should know about them because and
I definitely went through a '90s hip hop phase, but
now I'm nerding out. I'm nerding out right now, but people should know about them because I actually looked this up, and it's so fucked up that they didn't get credit for this, and everybody knows this song. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows this beat when they hear it, but they didn't get any residual from the person that took it.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I understand. Okay.
That's
yeah,
Jenny
that's
from,
fucking Jenny from the block.
Right.
What did I just do?
Yeah, they ripped that sample.
What isn't Jennifer Lopez like soft canceled for something?
Well,
niggas always hate Jennifer Lopez for a different reason. So
no, they said she would do stuff like Ben Affleck. He's super generous, so he would like tip like hotel staff or like valet and get him like $100, and then like after he leave, she'll go behind him and say, "Hey, give me that back."
Yo,
that's crazy as fuck.
And get him like a $5.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Where's she from again?
Supposedly the South Bronx, but you know.
They say that there's like the South Bronx.
They say that there's two types of like famous New York chick from the Bronx. There's the J-Lo where she's like, yeah, I'm from the block, but you don't ever. Right. And then there's Cardi B, who I promise you could come back right now and win like borough president.
Right, yeah. Like
she
you
was
got
a
Cardi,
stripper with no teeth. She definitely was outside.
Yeah, you got Cardi, who you know is from like the Bronx, and then you got J-Lo is like, yeah, I'm from So Bro. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit. Every time I hear that shit, like it makes my skin crawl.
That was immediately offensive. Like so, bro. Yeah, I don't know why everyone. You know, it's funny too because she definitely does get like mad hate. General, I don't really know why. I don't know. She is kind of a, what do you call somebody like she's like a serial monogamous. Like she's been married like 7 times, right? Yeah.
I don't know if she's a serial monogamous. I feel like she just is a person with money. And if you gonna be fucking with her and her money, she needs a contract.
Then why even get married?
Cause she's stupid.
Fair.
She's from the Bronx.
Well, since we was talking about people giving credit for songs, you heard about Diddy? He's giving his artists the rights back to their music.
I heard that they're not worth shit anymore now.
I mean,
like he just gave it back when it's not worth shit.
I don't think that's the case. Well, that's what Mark Curry said. Mark Curry said his publishing isn't worth anything, but it has to be worth something. It's Bad Boy. Like these is hits. Mark Curry should. I mean, like, look, Danny Kane. Remember, she said she only received. Wait, what did she say? She will receive $800 to $900 for return to Bad Boy publishing rights.
That's not even a rent.
But
do better.
But that's the thing. You got Danny Kane. I don't know any Danny Kane songs.
I feel like I do.
So those
I don't.
You know Danny Kane?
I feel like I know Danny Kane's song, like 1 or 2 songs. Like if I heard it, I'd probably be able to like, you know.
But those rights might not be worth something now. But who's to say that song might end up in a commercial? It might end up on a video game. It might end up on anything.
I mean, it's 20 years. 20 years is too late for it, possibly. Like, you gonna give me my shit, give it to me now when I know it's worth something.
I'm kind of torn on that. Like, cause
he ain't really give nobody nothing. He just probably got fucking lambasted long enough to be like, all right, fine, I'll do it. Like, I'm not gonna give him no credit for doing some shit he should have did.
You think you should have?
Yeah, nigga, I'm tired of these fucking these like black capitalists that just I'm for my people or whatever, and then you just do the same shit that white niggas is doing.
I feel you. I feel you on that, because that's why I was torn on it, because he is doing the right thing and didn't have to do, but it's annoying seeing like I know people that I know people that are shit on Diddy, but at the same time is gentrifying their neighborhoods. And I feel like I feel like that's just equally as wrong. I know a lot of people that are buying properties, or just getting into real estate, and it's like you would make a profit regardless, but they charging the same prices as the white people, and it's forcing, and it just continues the cycle.
And they be like doing like fucking rental, like Airbnb type shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like there's a lot of fucking people that could use some affordable housing, and if you really wanted to help, you would take a slightly lower profit margin.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Everybody's got fucking Pepsi. We're talking about socialism. I need you to stop. Everybody got fucking dollar signs in their eyeballs. To all media outlets and journalists, the Locks has had their publishing back. Damn, he had the Locks as publishing too?
Yeah, they was on the Bad Boy.
Yeah, everybody's shit.
Well, he young.
Yeah.
He 25.
One of the greatest bars Kanye's ever said, I felt like the 96 Bad Boy Street team. I couldn't work the locks. That's a deep cut. Yeah, that's post Rough Riders deep cut.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I saw this, so after they had that big thing come out, everyone know I'm a Locks like feed. Styles had released it, and I thought this was a very interesting thing to put out there.
All right, I would say if this is an important thing, we just stop it and restart it.
Yeah,
because that was he just came out of nowhere. I forgot he was even in the room.
Yo, bro, are you or me getting packages? Nah, Pepsi's the star of the show, right, bro. Right.
Yeah, that's crazy as fuck. I'm here taking Benadryl and hallucinating so I can come up with jokes, and this nigga just barking.
As I told and text me, I was like, "Yo, bro, that's the star of the show. You gotta step down, and let Pepsi get his shine now. This is it."
No, but what were you saying about that?
No, but like I said, I thought it was very interesting that he made this like grand declaration. And mind you, just like the same way that we talking about it, everyone was talking about it, and it seemed like one of the things where it's like, all right, at this point, is that worth anything? And but then when I saw this, I go, well, that's very telling. If someone had already received back their like right, and it's funny the way that Styles put it. He's like, you should have just asked us how we felt about it. Right. Like this isn't something new. So now I wonder individually how many other people have gotten their rights back at some other point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If they own their publishing now.
Because when I saw that video from Mark Curry, I'm like, bro, relax. You're not even the most famous Mark Curry. Facts. like when I think of Mark Curry, I think of hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. But that's the thing. Like, the Locks, I'm sure, has a lot more to stand on than fucking Danny Kane.
It's all perspective.
Yeah, they better go sell some crack in Yonkers.
Danny Kane Takes the Block would be a dope movie.
That'd be a good Tubi movie. Like a girl group gets fucked over and then they start selling crack.
They get back at the record execs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be even better if it was Danny Kane.
Oh, yeah, they sell crack and then they start rapping about it and they make a comeback as well as the money off of the crack. Don't steal that shit from me. I'm copyrighting it. I'm going to write it myself. Anybody listening.
Or Tubi, if you are listening, which we've heard some good feedback that you have been.
I would love that. I would love Danny Kane with Makiva.
Yo, see? That would bring some work with us, Tubi. This is the brainstorming portion of things.
Yeah, Danny. Oh shit! Wait, what's today's date?
The 18th.
Oh, okay. It's this weekend.
What, the Tubi?
Yeah, the Detroit Choice Awards.
Yeah, 23rd.
Detroit Choice Awards. Yeah, I'm excited to see who wins Actress of the Year.
Who you got for Actress of the Year?
Honestly, now it depends if we go on quality or quantity. I've seen.
You can just pick your favorite.
But I'm picking my favorite Tubi actor off the ass. I'm not really going off the skill.
That's still valid because I'm pretty sure the fucking judges are gonna do the same thing.
So if I'm going my favorite and just off the aesthetic, I'm going Makiva. I'm going Makiva Albritton, and I give her the nod over. I give her the nod over Crystal the Doll just because of the aesthetic.
I'm always go Crystal.
No, but because it's like if you look at their Instagrams, right? This is fucked up. This is I'm picking my favorite Tubi actor. But seriously, if you look at the Instagrams, I feel like Krista the Doll is more so about the business of acting, and Makiva is a little bit more diversity. Like she got her acting, but then you'll also see you'll also see the locker room. You'll also see some nails.
I mean, yeah, she's very versatile.
She should win Entrepreneur of the Year, but Crystal Doll
Yeah,
should get Actor of the Year.
She's versatile,
actress.
bro. She gets busy.
I feel you.
Yeah, so apparently they had to move the venue, change of venue notice. I guess.
The deposit probably didn't clear.
Yo.
It's asbestos in there. God damn, Detroit.
It was raining, so the baseball team had to go inside and practice.
They put a down payment. They put a down payment on something that was like marked to be cleared out already.
They gave all the money to Dr. Umar to build them a venue, and the money got fucking lost.
It was Victor Sweet from Floyd Brothers.
Well, man, cast your vote.
I would love
out there.
I would love a Detroit Choice Award on the wall.
Yo, facts, right?
Do you have to be from Detroit to get a Detroit Choice Award? Like, I would love to just do like a 2-year run and just movies and just move there 2 years, do some movies. I'll do some shows out there, and I'll get in the run-ins for a fucking award.
Cause
I gotta look that up.
Cause that's the thing. Like, it's a lot of people. We're comedians, so we always think of moving to New York or LA to be successful. But it might be a young kid out there somewhere in like Toledo, or it might be a young kid in Memphis, and he like, yo, what would change the trajectory of my family is if I move to Detroit.
Yeah.
You know what? This honestly, there actually is people out there that are thinking that right now.
Like, maybe I could move to Detroit and become a successful film actor or film director or film writer, or just I might be able to learn from the greats. I might be able to learn from.
Listen, they put out 12,000 movies a year, so I'm not even gonna talk shit about it because they got a work ethic.
The work ethic is amazing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like how niggas at McDonald's work super hard. Like, niggas that work at McDonald's work harder than the CEO, but the results are, you're not getting paid much for them.
You gotta assume that this is probably the same thing, though. You don't know what the gained revenue point is.
See, this is why I fuck with her. She got a regular picture where she's showing behind the scenes acting, but then she's just letting you see how her bundles look.
Yeah.
She's very real and accessible person. You can go see her at the Groove Lounge in Buffalo, New York. So she's very accessible.
Oh, Cardi B receives Spirit of Detroit Award.
She definitely does embody the spirit of a rundown city. In a good way. Like, she like real down to earth.
Yeah. Okay, so we can get a Detroit Choice Award. Since you mentioned Cardi and like what she embodies, I kind of want to talk about Tiffany Haddish. Not in the sense of like comedy or anything, because that's subjective, and I don't really like to talk about. I don't like to publicly critique other comedians, but for the past few years, she's been catching hate online.
Yeah, and she's a black actor, a woman. It hurts to see all that shit. She be bringing it on herself for sure. I just don't like seeing the hate though.
Yeah, no, she definitely. Yeah, you could say she does, but at the same time, the hate she get is because she's not in a public favor. I feel like.
Yeah,
because I feel like
she be drawing though. Like, she just go to public places and just act loud. Like, she not 50 or some shit. She's like 40.
You think it's about the age? So it's more
She
age.
She just be acting like she got ADHD and she in high school and shit.
Because I was gonna say, I was talking to one of my friends about this. What's really the difference between her doing this and Sexy Red?
Talk about it.
Yeah.
I think the same. I don't even know if as many people know about Sexy Red as they know about Tiffany Haddish, to be honest. Like Sexy Red is still new to the world.
Okay, now these are like, it's like
She's photo bombing somebody who won awards. Like she's acting like shit is about her.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Yeah, that's real little mama energy right there. I can't argue that.
That's a good way of putting it.
I can't argue that.
Like it kind of just feels like because she's not in the public favor, she's doing this.
Wait, hold up, go up.
Like she's trying to.
Oh
like,
no, that's sweet.
Get attention. Hold on,
no, down. Wait, is that?
That's how you know rich people don't got no real friends.
Yeah, that is kind of wild, right?
Like if you was at the VMAs just drawing and just being in people's pictures and just fucking yelling at Shakira and jumping on stage.
I mean, but that's the thing. That's how you get rich, by being fake.
I don't want to see Tiffany Haddish's career go down the drain for shit other than her, performances.
Yeah, straight up.
No, like if she's gonna go down, I want her
Okay.
to be like, she fell off performance wise, not because people just don't like her. Damn, if a fat gay nigga make YouTube videos about you, your career over.
It's a wrap for you.
Once the fat gay niggas get a hold of your career, it's only up to God. I can already, the shit muted. I already know how he sound.
Yeah, so I'm trying to just find the actual bits and clips of it.
It's a lot of emphasis on the P's and the S's.
Mm-hmm.
What else was I going?
I think we should raise the age of consent.
You should raise it
I think it should be higher.
from 18.
Yeah, because all right,
This is a good take.
Where do you think it's 18 at?
it's not 18.
No.
Where is it?
No. Actually, you're right. Different states vary.
Yeah.
Is it lower?
Some states is 14.
17, 16, 14, depending
15.
on.
Well,
Yeah.
I think because the age of consent being 14 is, I guess, if like a 15-year-old boy has a 14-year-old girlfriend, the
Or-
parents can't
no.
seek charges or something.
Or
right?
it could be like a 17 or 16 in certain places.
I think the age of consent should vary by the man's age, because there really is no reason for a 47-year-old nigga to have an 18-year-old girlfriend.
So it should be more about the gap.
It should be more about the gap, and also I just think that all right. So if I have an 18-year-old girlfriend, some people are gonna look at me sideways, but for the most part, I'm cool. If I got a 17-year-old girlfriend, I'm literally Satan. It's the same. It's the same age.
Yeah.
So if it's wrong to fuck with a 17-year-old, it should also be wrong to fuck with an 18-year-old. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because what's the difference? When I was 17, the only thing difference about me turning 18 is I fucking went to college.
Yeah.
I didn't change,
No.
but my life circumstances changed.
Bro,
I feel bad for you if you was Puerto Rican and you was trying to have a girlfriend your age in high school. Because all them niggas was pulling up in that motherfucking Honda Civic, taking your bitch. 22-year-olds.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
with the leopard steering wheel.
Yeah. One, we all knew that dude. What's crazy, I actually had a homegirl say this to me not too long ago. We was talking about back in high school, and she was that chick. She was the sophomore dating my man that was 23 that worked at the gas station.
Yeah.
And I had gotten jumped, and homeboy was there, and he was like, I can't do nothing. No, them kids is under 18. I was like, I always thought that was a weird thing. And then she's years later, she was like, it's kind of crazy to think that he was a serious creep and that I was 16 banging a 23-year-old.
Yeah, he was like, yo, I can't help him, but I could do something with this pussy.
Yeah, yo, that's legitimately how the day went.
Yeah, he's like, come back if you want some dick. I'm not helping you fight nobody.
Yeah, bro, he just watched it. He was like, I'm sorry, I can't help. Legal. It's bounced.
No, that is he already had one underage person in his life, so he probably didn't want to get too much heat on himself.
No, but like I said, it's just wild for the chicks to really look at me and be like, hey, you remember that? That was a whole statutory situation. Me look at her and be like, yeah, it was, man. So, hindsight, never would have thought about it at the time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would say shit about it, but the girl usually doesn't understand at the time, which is why you shouldn't be able to do it, because later on they're like, wow, what the fuck did I have myself, involved in? And it'd be shitty parents that just let it happen too. But yeah, age of consent. Let's get it either higher or more clearly defined barriers. We could talk about fucking old boy, the Indian boy.
Yo, do you really want to? I meant to ask you if we were really going to deep dive and get into that.
This is actually a good way to we'll probably start with the name and then try to cut the parts that are just.
Okay, do it.
I don't know. Maybe we should just leave it. I don't think we should do that.
Because I want to bad, but it's this man.
Oh, but see, that's what I'm saying. That's the difference. That's your man.
I think it's going to be people that are closer to him that do it on their podcast, and we should just leave it for them.
And that's the thing.
Is it coming from a place of genuine funny?
To me, this shit is I wish we were cool enough. You know how you want to roast somebody, but y'all not at that level of roasting them yet.
I remember when I was first start going to and like I'm younger and people start roasting me and I'm like, these talking shit, but I can't say nothing because I don't know him like that. And I'm like, oh my God.
Right. But that's how I feel. Where it's like I want to roast him so bad, but we cool, but we not cool enough to. If he get mad, I could just be like, "Yo, stop bitching. Like you was wrong."
Yeah, I know you can't do that. And also, if he's as bad as people say in Hollywood, then he might be like, "I don't want this guy to work in this town ever again." But you know, I don't. He don't seem like a bad guy at all. He just weird. It just seems like a weird situation.
No, it's definitely a really nice guy, but. Most
Is there anything that we can? Most sociopaths seem like a nice guy. Yeah,
I like the alluding to it. We could just let people do their own research. But like I said, you approaching it from a real. You approaching it from a real dude stance.
Yeah.
Like yo, you know what I'm saying? We not that close, and like your behavior is quite erratic.
Yeah.
But I don't want to put you on blast to make it seem like it's out of malice because here's my thing: didn't Homeboy have the news show? Like, wasn't he like a news pundit?
Yeah.
You're supposed to be a journalist, right?
Nah, but even then, it's just like yo, fam. It's about like when that whole shit happened to what was her name, Wendy Williams.
Yeah,
you know how many people were like, you know, couldn't have happened to a nicer person. You spent years putting people's business out there, and then all of a sudden your whole life goes to trash, and you expect people not to talk about it. So it becomes one of those things where it's like, yo, my man. Right, as far as I remember, you sat high on the horse talking crazy about a lot of people over the last couple of years,
and now we're not allowed to talk about you.
Well, not me. He ain't gonna come to construction site pop his shit. You know, like, ain't gonna happen to me. Like,
might pull up on me at an open mic.
Yeah, right.
Right, because it'd be crazy if it's back to open mics.
Yo, if it is back to open mics, that is pretty funny.
No.
He runs the light for you. That's crazy.
Nah, honestly,
he gonna be
once
cool.
you get to a certain level, you're not going back to open mics.
And you ready to get into the movie?
Yeah, let's talk about this awful movie that we watched.
All right, this.
But did you dislike it or did you liked it?
Nigga, I went to sleep like 4 times.
Yeah.
But I know Max got a different opinion.
I liked it.
We gotta.
I liked it. In fact, I'm looking forward to watching part 2.
Okay.
I'm just curious how a part 2 is gonna exist after what we saw. But I mean, I might check it out.
But I do appreciate what they tried to do with this because all right. So for this week, back with another one, the Tubi movie of the week, we watched Girls Getaway Gone Wrong, and this was actually a Tubi original. So Tubi, they put some money into this. They put.
It's not just them though. Remember, they had the giant Georgia logo at the beginning too. They got funding.
Okay,
somebody put bread on this.
So Georgia, the Georgia company, they put some money into this. Tubi, they probably just like. It's like you know when like somebody is ordering a pizza. And then a nigga that yell out, like a nigga that got $1 on him, be like, "Yo, get wings too." That's how they slapped on the Tubi original. Yeah. So we watched.
Throw the sticker on that. Yeah.
We watched Girls Getaway Going Wrong.
That is good though, because Tubi gets to brand themselves with like original content,
right?
And whoever made the movie, it seems like Tubi picked it up. Other than the fact that nobody else wanted it but Tubi. So it's like, you know, works for both parties' favors.
Yeah. This movie, it's about. I mean, it's exactly what it says. Who we got in this? These are a bunch of new actors that I really weren't familiar with, except for one, Tanisha Long. You know what I'm saying? West Philly.
I love you, Tanisha Long.
Yeah, she's from West Philly.
I knew immediately she was the Philly one because you said somebody's from Philly, and I was like, oh, where's the one with that fucking hat on?
Yeah, this
I know she be listening to fucking Jill Scott in the car.
Yo. Jill Scott can do no wrong.
She can suck a microphone on stage and still be in my good graces. So yeah, I don't think there's anything she can do wrong. Actually, that's a plus. That's a positive that she sucked the microphone on stage.
She played with the balls and everything. She was a real Jill Scott's the truth.
Yeah. This one was. I mean, it's about what it's about, and this was cool because this was like one of the few Tubi movies where we watched where it wasn't really about drug dealers per se. It wasn't about strippers. This was the first Tubi thriller we watched.
Yeah, I picked it because it seemed like, you know, there wouldn't be BBLs in it.
Yeah, it was no asses in this one.
No, was there a gun? I don't think I saw a gun yet.
Which is like
knife.
There was a knife.
Yeah, which is hard to do. Which is hard to do for Tubi. Whereas, is you on the beach. you on the beach with no ass. So like, yeah, this was definitely Tubi. They tried to do something different.
I don't think they degraded any of the women.
Yeah,
they killed a couple, but you know.
Yeah, and they killed white women.
They killed white women first.
Yo.
Yeah, that was different. In a murder mystery, you usually, especially with Tubi, you would think the nigga would die first. No, the
nigga died first, and the other nigga did it.
Mm-hmm. This movie is about a weekend trip at a luxury resort, and 3 friends, they're trying to figure out who is responsible for a young woman's death. Now, I'm not gonna lie, when I first heard the name of this title, Girls Getaway Gone Wrong, when I heard this title associated with Tubi, I didn't know what to expect, because the girls' getaways that I know that usually go wrong, I usually think about 8 friends that take a trip to Miami and have to share a room together. And then
somebody don't got bread.
Yeah, somebody don't got money. Somebody don't got money. Somebody
got a drinking problem.
Somebody got a drinking problem, and somebody in there getting fucked on the sectional in a room. And it just becomes real uncomfortable. Somebody got hair all up in the sink. It's just a mess. So that's why I expected something of that sort. But no, this was definitely different, man. You said you liked this movie?
I did. I liked it because there's a couple, like, once again, the whole leading off killing the white woman thing. I was like, all right, we're starting in the right direction. I think that the writing was funny but got better as the movie was going on. For the first 20 minutes, they were talking like, you ever watched the old dubbed like kung fu movies? That's the way it was coming off. Like, she was like, this is great.
Yeah.
I was like, that's kind of odd. But yeah, man, I thought it was solid. I thought it was cool to see, like, this is what happens when you have movies like The Hangover, but more realistic. Like, you know, this is the other side of what could happen. You know, you could all get roofied and end up like, you know, part of a murder.
I did feel like there was some Hangover inspiration in this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like a good murder mystery.
I love a good murder mystery.
And that's why I enjoyed this, because this hold up as a good murder mystery. Yeah.
But it was like, these are 3 beautiful women, and then they killed an annoying white girl in the beginning. I was like, all right, so how am I supposed to care who killed her? Like, I was like, she's the worst character.
Well, that's the thing. That's what became interesting about it, is because, like, at no real point were they really locked in on solving the mystery. They were just like, I just don't want to get blamed for it.
Yeah.
You know, it was more or less trying to,
They went about it so weird. Like, the detective was just acting very friendly with these people and not, like, asking them questions in the way that a detective would. It's like they did it in this twee fashion where it's like, okay, we can't afford a fake police station, so we'll just put the cop on the street.
Yeah. I noticed that with, like, a lot of Tubi movies, because they can't afford the budget, they'll let you know the person is a cop by just putting on a black tee that says police.
Yeah, or just fucking a blazer with a badge over it, so you know it's a detective.
But they have a sequel to this one.
Hyped.
They have a sequel to this one.
If you get through this and want to watch a sequel, Godspeed.
I'll let you know how it is.
I'm gonna play one of it. This was like, it's kind of towards the end, but I love this line in the movie so much.
That was so silly.
That's a great line.
Bro, the entire exchange between that and the minute beforehand when they call the cops, I actually had that written down in my notes. So I was like, this is probably the best dialogue in the entire movie.
Yeah, that was great.
She was like, when she called the cops, she was like, no, we don't have a gun. We're going to go check it out ourselves. I was I'm like, yeah, that means the cops told them to go. Yeah. That's what that means.
But that whole line of, like, if you would have stayed alive if you would have just got an Airbnb.
Yo, so funny.
This is...
Speaking of, there's actually a pretty decent movie on, I think it's Netflix, where people get an Airbnb and then they start getting picked off. It's a pretty good movie. I wish I knew what it was called. There's some like famous-ish people in it.
Are we down with spoiler alerts for this? Because I got like something I really just want to address with this whole thing.
Yeah, we can spoil this.
All right. You guys ever heard of the term Occam's razor?
Occam's razor?
Yeah. So
is it something with vision?
It's philosophical / like scientific. So basically just, long story less long, it's the most obvious answer tends to be the most common answer. So when all of this murder mystery started going down, they was pulling people. I'm like, everyone that works here admitted to at least like 2 crimes. And homeboy was a drug dealer, a concierge, a male prostitute, and a model. And didn't no one suspect him of being a criminal. That was the craziest shit to me.
I was so I was like, it was so hard to like feign interest for this thing that I totally overlooked that thing.
You didn't see the scene where he offered her a chance to join a prostitution ring?
I remembered that, but I was like, yeah, he probably isn't killing anybody.
Solid. Nah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, you think the guy with the biggest criminal record? And then, like I said, the part that really did irk me, and once again, not to be clearly the only one who really finished the movie, but yo, she left with old boy on the boat at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Why?
She was corny as fuck.
Or
She walked into the club, and the first nigga she's smiling at is the DJ. She didn't even get in yet. It's like, chill out. That's basic as fuck to be in love with a DJ.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Shout out to all the DJs out there, but
Shout out to all the DJs out there that are fond in love.
yeah, I mean, good for the DJ. But if you walk into a place and the only nigga that interests you is the one playing the fucking Beyonce remixes, you need to find some help.
Damn, so you don't think her getting away on a boat was like a happy ending?
No, she had a dude that like gave a fuck about her, and then she left him to go be with this nigga that was DJing, and he got fired too.
Yo, that's true. He
got
definitely
fired.
was an unemployed DJ on a boat.
Unemployed DJ.
Yeah.
But that's New York. You know, unemployed DJs get mad pussy, so I can't even hate on that shit.
Yo, that's hilarious. I definitely grew up in the wrong generation. Like, oh, really?
Yeah. That is true. If you want to get some pussy, be unemployed.
I can't put it more clear than that.
Like, you gotta be like,
It's like how Lil Uzi got all those face tattoos so he couldn't get a job to make sure that he was good at rapping. Like, if you really want to fuck, just quit your job or get fired and make it hard to get another job for yourself. And you'll find a woman.
because you gonna find some women that want to like
Save you.
take on this project. Like, oh, I could help you, and you got the offer. I mean, they gonna hate you once you start working, because I'm telling you, it's a big difference. It's a big difference between the employee dick you give out and the unemployed dick you give out.
Oh, yeah. When you have to fuck for roof, you put your best work in.
Yeah, or if you have to put her to sleep so you can use the car, like,
Yeah.
that's why you put her to sleep, you know?
Yeah.
You
So I
gotta
could
use it.
Go in her purse.
I don't know.
Solid advice.
I don't know, man. Like, people also, women, they want a fixer upper, but they don't want you to be fixed. They just want the fixer upper. So if you got a woman that wants a fixer upper, you got to keep being that. You can't get your shit together,
You gotta,
because then she gonna see that your potential really wasn't that much.
you gotta be on the brink of getting your shit together at all times.
Right, because it's like, oh, it's gonna be big when I get my shit together. But when you get your shit together and you just the manager at Target, then she like, damn, nigga, that's it. I thought you was gonna be a record executive.
Shit, you got anything else you want to add about this?
Dude, I don't know. This movie, I don't know why it got me so heated on DJs. I fuck with DJs too. I don't even hate DJs. I just think it's so basic to be like, oh my god, he plays music, and then to go away with him on a boat. I think I was just mad on the behalf of the guy that like kept hitting her up. He was like, hey, I hope you're okay. Sorry about everything, baby. I love you. Like, he was a nice dude. He was ugly. I could see in the pictures.
Nah, I respect his toxic move at the beginning of the movie where he sends a text like, hey, I remembered it was your birthday and we spent it together last year. I hope your mom is okay. Tell everyone I said hi. I read that and was like, respect. I know what you're doing.
No,
yeah,
but,
manipulative.
I respect that.
But I
Very
get that
manipulative.
though. I get that though. I know. I like. I could imagine how he felt being back at home, knowing like his ex is going to a resort with her other like.
Yeah, and they're
with the
supposed to
whole
be
friends.
like IG friends and they're models and all that other shit.
I know he was probably relieved to find out like, oh, somebody died.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. You can't focus on the dick that you should be getting. You gotta solve this murder mystery now.
Yeah,
Man.
if I was him, I would have killed somebody, and then hid.
Yo, that would have been actually a nice twist in the movie. At the end of it, it was him and he's like, yo, why don't you love me? I killed this bitch for you. Like, it's like, oh man, it's fucking solid.
That would have been a more interesting ending. But I don't know if it would have made sense.
Now I'm gassed. Now I want to watch part 2 and see if he comes back.
I'm telling y'all, one day we going to pop up with a Tubi movie.
Oh yeah, facts.
I already have a Tubi movie in the tuck.
I got one.
The writer strike just gotta,
I got
loosen up.
I got a Tubi movie. Wait, let me Google that. Wait,
Well, how is Detroit still making movies with this writer strike?
Because they're not part of SAG.
Yeah, I don't get no benefits.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. You don't need, and I'm not knocking anyone in the position. I stand with union brethren, but bro, you know, you can,
to upload a Tubi movie.
Yeah, bro.
You just need Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's got to be over an hour and a half. I looked into the credentials for it.
There's gonna be a lot of. It's probably gonna be a lot of these.
Sure. Wait, how long it gotta be?
I think it might have been have to be an hour and a half.
No. For a Tubi movie?
Yeah, for the upload. Maybe I don't know. Let's check it out.
I think a Tubi movie gotta be like 50 minutes.
Okay. Well, it looks like we're about to check the credentials.
And that might be pushing it.
I wonder if you could just do a half hour and then another half hour of just black screen, or like loop it like a YouTube video. You know how they do a 10-hour loop with John Cena saying something? They could do that with Tubi. You could probably post a dick pic on Tubi as a video, and they wouldn't even notice. My movie is on Tubi. Reddit.
Damn. Basically, just got to be in English. That's like the only. That's the only.
The only requirement to be on Tubi is have that shit in English.
Yeah,
and it don't gotta be good English.
No, just have have subtitles underneath it. That's crazy.
And yeah, I'm gonna come up with a Tubi movie.
Two podcasters go on the run because they say something about the local drug dealer, and he hears it on the podcast and starts trying to kill them. So then they're on the run, and they're like, how are we going to get money? We're on the run. So then they start selling crack. But then the money is too good to stop selling crack. And then a girl with a fat ass gets killed for some reason in the middle of it.
It's going to be, I like that. Me, you.
That is solid.
It's going to be me, you. It's Tubi, so we can't have a cockapoo.
No, we gotta put like a pit bull mask on Pepsi.
No, we
get Pepsi an eye patch.
Yeah, let's like CGI one of his legs off.
Pepsi be outside,
and then like just have Makiva out Britain, just bringing it. She could be on the pod, or she could just be in here just like bringing her sliders.
No, the sex scene. Come on. We'll be doing a sex scene.
Am I the only one who wants to see what like her manicure expertise really is?
She gonna do my nails and then ride my dick in the movie.
I feel like that'd be like thing like, oh, you know your friends are in trouble, and I'm just sitting here getting my nails done. Like, oh, word, that's crazy. Can you clear coat that for me? Thank you.
No, actually, it'd be funny if I'm trying to fuck her the whole movie and then she don't fuck me. Like I know, like the coolest thing to do would be for me to be fucking her in the movie, but the funny thing would be to have her just deny me the whole time.
I'm telling you, we gonna
leave her like an Asian delivery guy.
Be on the lookout for this movie, man. Cracker content. We gonna be on our 5th movie by this December.
Yo, talk about it.
Oh shit.
I mean, I feel like we could get all our actors from a strip club, just like they do in these movies. So, like for one single dollar bill, we could have a leading lady.
Mm-hmm.
We don't got to get their consent to film them dancing at the strip club. We can just film them. I'm like, shut the fuck up. You ain't got no lawyer. Who you gonna sue?
Oh shit.
I don't want my mom to see this. Shut up. Shit gonna be on Tubi.
Yeah, I would love to be the guy that walks through afterwards. I'm like, hi, how you doing? I need you to sign this release form. No, thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, no.
Nah, ain't no release forms on Tubi. We don't even got the technology to blur out a nigga face. If you ain't wearing a COVID mask, then yes, is in the movie.
I told you, I still in theory think all those guns are real guns.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There's a single prop gun around.
No,
definitely.
It's more expensive to get a prop gun.
That's what I'm saying. It's,
Niggas already got guns. Why not just use it?
Imagine getting that in a text. Hey man, before you show up to the set tomorrow, remember it's BYOG. Like, bring your own gun.
No, they definitely got guns for them. None of them have serial numbers.
If y'all looking for something on Tubi, man, girls getaway going wrong. Shit, you got anything you want to plug before you got out of here?
I don't know, cause when is shit gonna come out?
Tomorrow.
I don't know. I got a show this weekend, but that's about it.
Just keep up with our show schedules.
Yeah,
definitely like
schedules.
whether it be our stand up or shit. The goal is to build this to where we doing live shows. So, man, just keep up with us. Follow us on all social media platforms. That'll be in the description on the episode. And just keep supporting, man. It's been a good one. It's been a very long one.
Yeah, long, but I think it's worth it.
Yeah, definitely. We've been going for a week, so this was a nice return. I'm Anthony Moore.
I'm Asante Morris.
I'm Max, and Tanisha Long, I love you.
Pepsi, y'all see he finally done tired himself out. And there's been another episode of the We Want More podcast. Thanks.